this cave.
Alright, Khazard-dûn time.
Kill him! We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning. Just as I thought. The sword piece is here.
Who are you to take what is mine?
You are who?
Very well. Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
Alright, level 20. Mighty and Magical. I got that as a season hardcore, as the first time hardcore. Yeah. Bunch of achievements just kind of popped up there because of that. If we take a look here, I got Mighty Magical, season, regular, and season. Yeah. Cool. Alright, that's level 20 then. And at level 20, we get Elemental Arrow and 2 passives. The 2 passives, Night Stalker and Cull the Weak. Let's see what kind of build we get. Prep, Fan of Knives, Evasive Fire. Alright, prep. Whoops. Already had it. Let's bring it back. Prep. Fan of Knives. Evasive Fire. Shadow Power. Rapid Fire Chakram. Alright, I have 2 spenders. Pardon. Alright, Evasive Fire as a generator, Chakram as a spender, as well as Rapid Fire, so I could, for bigger groups, for smaller groups, or for single target, I think that'll be the way that goes, so that's not too bad. Shadow Power gives me plenty of life on hit for survivability should I need it. So far I haven't with this difficulty, so we'll see. Alright, any runes? None for that. Alright, Chakram, 1 or 2. Rune 1 or Rune 2? Rune 1, so nothing for Chakram. Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire has 3. 1, 2, or 3. 3. Alright, I get Frost Shots this time. Enemies hit by Rapid Fire are chilled, slowed by 80%. Downside to that is it doesn't play very well with my Fire Skill Bracer there. And since I'm not using the Fire Chakram, I've lost that as well. So I'm really not getting anything from that Bracer anymore. Alright, Shadow Power has nothing, Fan of Knives has nothing, Prep has a Vig, so let's see, 2. No. Alright, well, the random generator gods have decided not to give me but one rune, and that rune is ice. But that can be useful. That'll keep them at bay. Passives. I get 2 passives now, so what do I get? Coal of the Week and Night Stalker, the 2 I just got. So, enemies that are slowed or chilled, damage increased by 20%. Now, this is good because that goes with my ice rapid fire here. So that's good. I'm going to gain more damage using rapid fire. Night Stalker, critical hits have a chance to restore discipline. Well, that's good because I have shadow power. I have prep as well, and I just don't use. Well, probably won't use it, but I've got it here just in case. All right then. I guess we get moving. Well, I'm not using fire skills, so I might just use this bracer. You know, I'll hold off. What about these pants, though? I gain damage. Lose 5.7 toughness, though. Nah.
I need to go back.
Well, I didn't get to use this legendary I found, so unfortunately that means it goes into the salvage pile. And not that I ever used gold wrap a lot before, but at this level it's kind of nice to have something with some upgrades on it. There she blows. That was sad. Very sad. But who knows, maybe I'll find a legendary pattern that will be helpful for.
I have
Uncle Decker.
I have Magnus.
That makes sense.
Exia.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they
Okay,
waged
physical
terrible
skills
battles
deal
against
6%
and
more
that they
damage,
stood
huh?
war with one
I gain
another.
toughness. Damage hasn't changed. So what do I have that's physical? Do I have anything that's physical? I have Fan of Knives, Evasive Fire, and Chakram all are physical. So I'm going to go ahead and use this bracer then. Fortuitous timing. I am very happy that I found that item at the time that I did. Oh, this is excellent. A fantastic turn of events. Now, I need a metal headpiece. I need a hammer. I need a wooden shaft. That's quite the treasure you have there in that shaft.
You there, please help the thieves or she
Right, let's do it.
losing my patience, wench.
I'll never tell you.
Release fine.
Oh yeah, Cold of the Week is going to be really helpful. Lots of cold damage.
You won't get away from us this time. Not enough hatred.
Yeah, he can't even hurt me. I don't even need shadow power.
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
So Korik, you say you got to level 68 on your seasonal barb. Very nice, congratulations. Depth Digger's dropped for you. That's excellent. Frenzy is doing 104% extra damage. I love that. Combine that with the legendary gem fort, I'm sure you will be beating face in.
You wish to join me? Yes, yes. Wait.
Alright, hand crossbow, additional damage, loss of toughness though.
Should have known. You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
That is... nope, not an upgrade. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
But you
Alright, so, new hireling. Do I get to use the scoundrel? Does it get to go with me? One is yes, two is no! Yes! Alright! Thieves of a feather stick together, I suppose. So yes, I get to actually take a follower with me.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Now, with that in mind, he has all four of his abilities, because we're at level 20. So I guess I'll roll for each one. 2, 2, 2. Alright. Let's see what we get. We got 2, 2, 1, 1. Interesting. 2, 2, 1, 1. So what did I end up with? I ended up with Poison Bolt. Does weapon damage. An additional 100 is poison over 3. So it doesn't get any slow, but so he gets more damage. He got Vanish, so if he gets injured, he'll disappear for a little bit. He's got Powered Shot. 310 weapon damage to Arcane. So he's basically going to be doing some powerful hits. And he got Hysteria. Whenever me or him land a critical hit, our damage will go up. Okay.
I'm not able to.
Well then. Since I just got the Scoundrel, let's see if I can give him a Scoundrel token. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. And his damage will go to 30.36. Not bad. You need him a weapon.
I cannot return to the Order in glory until the rivers run red with the blood of our enemies.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging. You must be Alaric Noah.
Seek to
After you.
Excuse me.
I don't care for these woods. Must we slog through them?
Yes, Lyndon, we must. I'm afraid.
Are these Alaric's people?
I am really surprised I haven't needed these defense abilities. I almost feel like there should be a difficulty level in between Expert and Master. Almost. Yes, Kark, I did see that on Diablo fans there is a upgrade chance spreadsheet, which is very nice.
Something coming, and I think
repel them, my brother.
It's very nice because I didn't know what the chances were for each gym at what levels. And it's nice that that information is finally posted and freely available. I had just assumed that it was going to go down to 50% chance when you were one level above. I didn't realize that the closer you got to the level of the gym, the harder and harder it was going to get, like that immediate. So you really need to start doing, so you really, if you want to get, like I was thinking, if I wanted to get level 25, I should be able to get to rank 25 greater rifts. And it looks like, no, I actually need to get higher than level 25 greater rifts if I want to get a level 25 gym. Well, it's still not impossible, but it's easier.
A hard fight. Time to loot.
I've spent years exploring places like this with Uncle Deckard. This brings back memories.
There are so many places that we could explore together.
That's not exploration. It's a rescue mission.
Yeah, Kark, that's kind of what I'm noticing. Here on Expert, there's really not too much to fear. Even the elite packs really don't do too much. If this were Master, the normal packs, I agree, the normal packs would probably be fine. And again, it's just coming from playing several different characters on Expert. Usually it's not the normal packs you have a problem with. It's those elite packs that they go from... You go from monsters like this that you could handle reasonably well to the elite packs, which then all of a sudden do a whole bunch of damage and just wreck your day if you don't have the right equipment. And unfortunately, if you're leveling on Master, you are leveling faster than equipment drops. So not only are the monsters harder, but the equipment isn't keeping up with it, so you kind of get hit with a double whammy. So going up one grade of difficulty, really, it's not just one grade, really. It's more, it's almost like two, because the loot isn't as good and the monsters are tougher. So the increased experience gain of higher difficulties is honestly part of the difficulty, and it seems kind of odd to say. Now, if you've got a crafter at maximum level, and you can just craft your way through it, not a big deal. Well, yeah, kind of not. You can just, I mean, if you've got a lot of crafting materials, you can just craft your way through the higher difficulties, honestly. Alright, oh, cool. Finally taking some damage. Just go ahead and pop Shadow Power to be safe.
I'm glad that's over. I could open my own little inn somewhere, if I live.
I couldn't go back to that kind of life.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
Perhaps I should just...
Cut off! They'll be upon us at any moment! Stand firm, brothers, and they will sing of our valor through the ages! The enemy is here, for glory!
Yes, stand firm. I stand firmly beside you. Yes. Feel the firmness. Feel it! Alright, go ahead and use shadow power here.
Stories of this stretch of woods, of a doomed battle fought long ago.
I studied these battles in Kane's books, but seeing them is much worse. This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Decker.
Such an old grown up now.
At least one of us is.
One of the chakrams just goes way up the... Oh, it goes up the wall. It's funny.
Before they kill me, I mean us.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. Okay, standing in a frozen pulse is probably not going to keep me alive. I think even with the lower damage on this difficulty, that will ultimately kill me. Just go ahead and get out of it. New build time, level 21. Oh, sweet, I found Kane's Fate. I actually found the set piece. Or set plan. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to craft it at some point.
I can have that when you're done with it, right?
I always love traveling with Linden. Yeah, you know, Kark, I agree. Starting at the beginning with nothing and, like, just playing again.
Finish them off.
Oh, cool. Seasonal achievement, 1,000 skeletons killed. Is pretty cool. And honestly, it's not... I don't really... the act of just starting over again isn't really the big deal, I think. I think it's the fact that so many skills have been changed from what they used to be. And that's what I like, is every time there's like a new patch that changes the way a character works, like, I want to play a monk again. I want to play a monk, because the way the monk skills have been changed, they look pretty interesting. I think that's the big thing, is going through and, like, having a maximum level character and knowing your abilities have changed is one thing. To actually re-level that character with those abilities having been changed is quite a different story. Because then you actually get to try them out as you get them with different builds, with experiment and build with them as well, which is pretty cool. What did you get a full set of? Alright, so Kane's Fate requires Artisan level 4. Well, we need to start leveling up anyway, because these are, I have level 20, 22, so I'm at rank 3. Let's go ahead and get myself up to rank 4. Everything he can make is in 25 range, so let's go ahead and learn Kane's Fate. Oh, cool. He got the full set. Soul Harvest consumes damage over time, instantly doing remaining damage. Pretty cool. That's pretty lethal damage there. Alright, Kane's. Looks like it's not usable yet. Level 23, 23, 23. Okay, so level 23. I need 2 more levels before I can use Kane's set. And I need at least 2 of these brimstones. Alright, so did I get any upgrades here? Let's... 7.3 damage. Let's hold on to that until I know what my build is. 2% damage increase, 8% toughness lost. No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And I have a chipped topaz as well. Alright, new build. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have savaged all of that because I could have gotten Linden an item there. I completely forgot about that. My bad. I always do that. I forget to gear up my followers. Destro Shade, hey, welcome. Welcome, yes, long time no see indeed. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and look at the build, shall we? I am 21, so I get marked for death. And that's it. 2 runes available as well. Alright, randomizing. Entangling, spike, and marked for death. Entangling. Spike trap. And marked for death. Smokescreen, Volt, and Caltrops. Oh boy, this will be interesting. I have defensive responses to almost everything. Oh my goodness, I have using a full bar of discipline abilities with one generator and 1 spender, and my spender is the bloody spike traps. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, passives. What passives am I using? Actually, before that, let's take a look at runes. Any runes I can use? Entangling has 3. No runes for Entangling, okay. Spike has none. Mark for Death I just got, so it has none. Smokescreen has Displacement, of course, so no. Volt has Action Shot. I get to use that at least. Caltrops has 3, so let's take a look at that. Oh, get to use the new one. Torturous Ground. When the trap is sprung, all enemies in the area are immobilized.
I don't know. Do some adventuring?
Okay, passives. I get Thrill of the Hunt and Steady Aim. Thrill of the Hunt and Steady Aim. Now, that could work. Honestly, I had a hard time with Steady Aim the last time I got it, even though I kind of like the idea of it. Oh dear. But this could work because Thrill of the Hunt will keep them immobilized while Steady Aim allows me to do more damage. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out. Entangling Shot, thankfully, with the slow, should allow me to use Spike Trap more effectively. So I'm thinking those two might work together, kind of. Thrill of the Hunt. Well, it will immobilize with a spike trap. And if it immobilizes with steady, I can maybe keep the damage up. I've got Marked for Death, so that's going to give me a little more damage. Volt. So I've got Marked for Death to do more damage. I've got Volt to get away, Smokescreen to reduce my damage. I also have Caltrops, but I'm really not sure I'm going to be using Caltrops. Main reasoning being that Entangling Shot is already going to do a lot of slowing. Now, I'm not using Chain Gang, though, which is the best way to slow things down. I can only slow... How many is it? 2? Yeah. So, I'm not sure. I mean, last time I used Entangling Shot and tried to use Caltrops at the same time, it really didn't work. They didn't stack. It wasn't all that great, but honestly, with all these other abilities, maybe I will, because Smokescreen I'm probably not going to need right now. I'm not taking a lot of damage, so let's swap these around, and I'll put Smokescreen here, since it's not a button I feel like I'm going to have to push right away, and I'll swap them back if it is. Oh yeah. Am I having fun, Destro? Yeah, I kind of am. I kind of am. It's just weird because it's so random, and I get the weirdest builds. The weirdest builds. At least this isn't a 4 hatred generator build. Oh man. Having pretty much 2 abilities. That's what this feels like here. Let's see if there's anything else to get into. Alright, Marked for Death, please. Come on. Just kind of vaulting them over the spike traps every chance I get. I'm running out of discipline though. And the downside with the default Marked for Death is that it only marks 1 creature. Well, I have nothing else to spend hatred on, so I'm just going to try and keep putting down traps as much as possible. Just walking them over them. And there is Thrill of the Hunt is proccing on it, so it is keeping him still. It is working in its own odd way. Because even this one that I put down already, the moment Thrill of the Hunt procs, it puts him in place.
I used to love traveling, seeing the world.
But now it has fallen into shadow.
Yes, it's not like it was.
You got the game on your Xbox One now. Cool, grats. I've heard the Ultimate Evil Edition is pretty cool. I've heard the console version is just pretty fun to play, to be honest. Alright, let's go ahead and put a bunch of traps down. Slowing fields, and of course, traps. Just kind of laying a minefield down, as it were. Spike trap is actually really useful with
Still waiting.
Marked for death. It's fairly useful. I didn't think it would be that useful, but it is. Just putting traps underneath him. This will take a moment.
More gold for me.
There we go.
This looks dangerous. You remove that artifact, then hand it to me for safekeeping.
Gold for monsters, that's all that is? That's funny. The build I'm going for is random. Everything I have on my bar has been randomly chosen. And I am forced to make it work. So I'm not going for anything, really. I am challenged with whatever the fates give me and trying to make it work. So as you can see, I have 4 discipline abilities on my bar. And they kind of work. I mean, I've got Caltrops to slow them down, Vault to get away. I've got Mark for Death should I need damage, although I don't like Mark for Death as a default. I also have not Shadow Power, but Smoke Screen. My only really damage ability and generators are Tangling Shot and Spike Trap, which are oddly kind of working together, slowing enemies down. And since the Spike Trap is my only spender, I have no reason not to be able to just put multiple traps down. And because I have Thrill of the Hunt, enemies are getting rooted constantly by the Spike Traps. As you can see, in its own quirky way, it kind of works.
None may enter the inner sanctum.
I'm kind of doing is predicting his movements, and Thrill of the Hunt is kind of keeping him in place. Alright, let's get Mark for Death on him. Oh good, a Frenzied Shrine. Yikes!
I'll stop these things.
Oh, hello. back over the traps.
The noble and no.
Did you mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She's trying to distract you. Don't listen to her.
This fight was too easy. She's
The world stone has been changed.
better.
Our children are born weak.
Oh, spiked the banner, and I got my banner accent.
The demon
Cool.
arrested
So what did I get?
wants to
300, Yep, 300 season achievements, so 400 will be the next one.
But instead turn them into misshapen creatures and send them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
Karik, you and I are kindred spirits in that regard. Karik saying he did hardcore once, got to level 10, died. Same thing with me. I did a hardcore challenge when Diablo 3 first came out, died to one of those trees, and promptly never played hardcore again. Which sucked because it was part of a big thing, like live streaming YouTube thing I was doing with a couple other guys. And just being the first to die is never a good feeling. I'm a little more cautious, a little more wise, but I'm still fairly reckless, so playing hardcore is not something I've been looking forward to doing, but I figured, you know what, it's a challenge. Seasons have started, let's try something different. I'm very reckless. I die all the time in softcore. I've got to try and train myself not to. So, yeah, this has been fun, especially with the random stuff. All right, anything, any upgrades? No, that's just gold from monsters. Strength? Really? Strength on a cloak? Well, hey, check this out. A yellow item that is better than my legendary crown. Great, so that gives me my second legendary crafting material. And some pants here as well that are upgrades, so let's go ahead and put that on. Let's go ahead and salvage this crown and salvage that. So I now have 2. So once I hit... Now here's the thing. Once I hit level 25, I should be able to make at least one of Kane's set as an upgrade, assuming the RNG gods let me. So... now, remind me, where in the story are we right now? Are we going to Wortham?
Magda
I
is...
remember.
Yes, we are. Okay. Level 21. Hold off on any upgrades at this point, I think, because there really shouldn't be much to upgrade to. Some gloves. Nah, we're fine for now. Not looking too bad.
I was thinking...
Did they fix critical mass? I think critical mass was changed a few patches back. Mainly through proc scalers on Energy Twister. Energy Twister got an update this patch, though, which is kind of nice. I don't know if it was in the patch notes or not. It was something that they said they were experimenting with, and it probably got into live. Energy Twister now spawns where you click. So instead of Energy Twister going out from the wizard as a point of origin, you basically click where you want the tornado to appear. So it should give you a little control over where you want the tornado to go, but it still has a little bit of element of randomness. So you can put the twister down immediately on an enemy, get a couple hits out, and then it's going to go where it goes. But at least you have a little bit of control on where it is, and you don't have to kind of walk up to an enemy and use your twisters. That was one of the things I hated about energy twister. Same reason I hate things like is it not shock? It's not electrocute. I forget the name of it. The one basically, I think it's like shock pulse or something like that. Shock bolts, the ones that go out in random directions. The lightning goes out in random directions. I hate that skill because you can't hit anything at range because of how random they move, and you have to. It tends to make you want to be in short range. So that's how I felt about the twister. Now you can actually use a twister at long range, be fairly effective with it, which is kind of nice.
I must go to
I
work.
will take you, but beware. Smoke rises. They're destroying the town. Get out while you can.
I can't tell you for sure about the Tempest Monk stuff, as monks did get quite a few changes mechanically, but not having played a monk very much, I couldn't tell you exactly how they
One of the men
how they relate, or if they're how they're different from what you might be used to.
Steady. Yes.
There were a lot of changes this patch, and there were a lot of changes prior to this patch as well that updated a lot of things.
Witless cultists everywhere. What a surprise.
Oh wow, I have 3 orbs of glory? Nice.
death to those who defy the power.
We're too late.
You can't be certain.
Please! My family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
He's made his choice. Now we make ours.
Starting to see more chip gems.
Fools! You cannot keep the source.
This is bad.
My
Wow, I'm definitely finding lots of glory orbs. Alright, this build was definitely not made for burst damage killing. But I'm about to level, so
Quite an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
this could be interesting.
The people in the chapel need my help. I'm going to...
You saved us. We owe you our lives.
The hilltop.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Okay, any updates? Oh, good, a quiver. We had damage and toughness. Excellent.
I need to go back.
Let's get that gem out of there. Salvage. And for those who may not know still, you can just salvage an item with a gem in it to get the gem right out for free. Not that gold's a primary concern anymore. Alright, I have one socket here. I can get resist all, I can get intelligence, or dex. Let's put some dex in there. Alright, what have I missed on messages? Oh, I've missed. There's actually some chat going on over here. Okay, you never got Reaper, I see. Okay. Honestly, there's quite a bit going on in Reaper, especially 2.1. I see you guys are talking about it being on sale at GameStop. Sale on Amazon. I don't know. Obviously, the price of it is going to be where, you know, to each individual's interpretation. I enjoyed it, you know, for what it was worth. I got a lot of content out of it myself, so. But not everyone's going to feel the same. Alright, so, build time. For those who haven't been through me leveling up on this. We go through, find out, what level am I again? I am level 22, so we go to the game guide. Level 22 gave me multi-shot, so let's go ahead and throw multi-shot into the random generator here. And that's it. No passives, just runes. Okay, so we randomly generate our build from here. Elemental Arrow, Companion, and Fan of Knives. Ooh, this will be interesting. Alright, Elemental Arrow. Companion. Fan of Knives. Wrong one. Hungering Arrow, Spike Trap, Rapid Fire. Hungering Arrow. Spike Trap. Rapid Fire. Well, at least I have a generator. Alright, Hungering. Let's put Elemental here. I've got Elemental Arrow and I've got Rapid Fire. Spike Trap and Fan of Knives are kind of situational in their own way, so I don't mind those being by themselves. Alright, let's see what runes I get. Okay, 3 runes for Hungering Arrow, so let's go back. 3 runes, generate, rune number 3. So I get Serrated Arrow, Hatred Generation increased to 6, and damage turns to fire. So increased Hatred Generation, which is good since I've got 3 spenders on my bar. Elemental Arrow has no runes. Fan of Knives has no runes. Rapid Fire has 3, so let's generate. I get to use a 3rd, so I'm using Frost Shots again. So I've got some ice damage and some slowing there. Spike Trap has none. Companion. Ooh, I could get my spider, possibly. There's 2 runes on the board. Nope, do not get my spider. Got to keep the bird. Okay. Okay. Passives. Tactical Advantage and Call the Weak. Well, Tactical Advantage is useless, because I don't have any of the abilities that proc it. Call the Weak, however, will work with Rapid Fire, because it slows. So with those passives in mind, I'll probably end up using rapid fire more often. This will be interesting. Alright, is there anything I won't use? Well, we'll have to see. The spike traps are very expensive to use with anything else on the bar, especially since I've got other spenders. Elemental arrow is 300% weapon damage. It passes through all enemies. So that's pretty good. That's 685. I can use elemental arrow on the move. I can use rapid fire stationary when I get a chance, and Cold of Weak will enhance the damage of rapid fire, so there's that. If they get close, I can Fan of Knives, and if I need a lot of damage on elites, I can Spike Trap. I think that's the way it's going to have to be. Alright, anything I can upgrade to at the moment? Anything in the armor department? I'm good on belts, boots, bracer. I'm okay on chest. I'm fine there. Gloves. I can upgrade my gloves. Let's see. Will it let me? One is yes, two is no. Yes. All right. Let's make new gloves. Anything good? Yeah. Damage and toughness. Excellent. Dex, vital, and reduces cooldown. So we'll use that. Already have a good helm, pants. Shoulder's still kind of good. I think we're fine there.
Something isn't right here.
Damn, it's not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3.
Look, I'm just saying, he's not dead. He's only
It's
resting.
your choice, Cain. Either use your heraldric arts to repair...
Decade Cain does not die to butterflies. Shut your pie hole, Magna.
Only I could
Do not
imagine
know me,
when my-
Misty.
Shut your pie hole. Do you hear me? It is time to move on to the Spider Queen. Hello. I don't remember there being spiders on the bridge. There used to be no monsters here. What sorcery is this? And the quest guy is here. Cool, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Oh, and there's a chest over here too. Nice. Did they update this area? Or is this just stuff I haven't seen through the randomness?
Hello, Wanderer. I sell quality potions and dyes at a fair price. Have a look if you like. Oh, and would you do me a favor? There's a lunatic down by the caves who wants a potion to make his blood sweet, if you can believe it. Would you mind bringing it down to him?
Fair price indeed. You're getting swindled.
You're getting swindled. Oh dear. Okay. Nothing here that I really see that I need. Okay. AJ Man, welcome. Greetings. Okay, yeah, this spider eggs along the side of the road. Definitely an interesting, a new touch, and kind of welcome, really. I mean, it kind of makes sense, kind of. Yeah, alright. Oh, whoa! Spider! Alright, yeah, I'm not used to there being monsters on this path.
I brought this potion from the alchemist.
This is perfect. My mistress will now accept me. Her blood and mine will soon sing as one. My queen sing.
You have fun with that, buddy. Have fun.
Are we certain we want to go through these caves? Something is not right here.
Okay. This will be fun.
I used to be one of them.
Go! Show off those fancy attacks you like so much.
Standing in Desecrator. Not that it's a big deal at the moment.
Fine work.
Vicious Legacy. Oh, okay. Source.
Vengeance!
That worked. Cool. I definitely like having Elemental Arrow on the bar now to be able to strike and move.
Not ready yet.
Oops. Oh, arcane beams. Fun. Not bad. Sweet, found the
My
exit already.
mistress has accepted me. Come close and
Alright,
feel
let's
her
put down a
loving
few of these.
embrace.
Loving appears to be a relative term here.
It appears we're not alone in here.
Please, help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims.
Spike Trap's the most damage I can do, 340 3 times. It's about 900 weapon damage. Yeah, probably. Although that's 680 every second. Okay, yeah, I can take this damage. Not a big deal. It feels weird being able to kind of face take something as a demon hunter. And I know part of the difference is the new dexterity to armor conversion. Because even on expert before, I don't think I would have been able to do that. Like, just because I have armor now is, I think, why I can do this.
Our foes are endless.
Do you tire of it?
Never. I will kill them no matter how many.
Thank you.
I see. Why do I get the feeling that there are more cultists here?
Because there's always more cultists. Always. Alright. Oh, looks like this belt's an upgrade. Dex Vital Regeneration. Yep, all around. Good, good. No, no. Definitely not. No, no. Alright, and I don't really have a weapon for him. That's a one-handed. Do I craft a weapon for my follower? No. Darn. Okay. It's a shame the salvage all button doesn't unlock until maximum rank crafter.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Alright, well that's the Spider Queen boss. None too shabby. I guess I'll quickly go grab the experience from the book here.
What I'll miss about old Kane.
Uncle Deckard is gone forever.
So another boss down, that feels good. So the next step of the journey is onto the Butcher. It's getting late, so I think for this, I will stop this here where we're at. But I still have a bit of time, and so what I'm thinking of doing, for anyone that wants to hang around at all, or maybe hasn't seen it, new Humble Bundle came out, and on this new Humble Bundle is The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, which is another action RPG. And I haven't played it yet, and Van Helsing 2 is out already on Steam, so I'm thinking, you know, I should probably play this, try it out, see if it's any good. So I might give that a shot. Actually, I can take a consensus too, since I kind of want to try. There's a couple things I can try. I can try this, I can try Van Helsing, and I've also got Grim Dawn as well, which is another ARPG. That one is still in development. It's on early access on Steam. Van Helsing is complete. If no one has a preference, I'm probably just going to play Van Helsing. I'll probably just go ahead and stream it for anyone that cares to watch. But I think for Diablo, that's it for the night because I don't have too much time before I have to go to bed for work in the morning. Which is always fun, right? Can you get max rank crafter without Reaper of Souls? Yeah, Karik already answered that one. Yeah, you can get level 10 crafter, basically. Without Reaper of Souls. Level 12, though, does require Reaper of Souls. Because what they did, in case you know, you haven't seen how it works, level 11 on the crafter unlocks your level 61 and 60... how does it go? 11 and 12... because there's stages, what happens is each stage kind of unlocks a different level of gear. You have, when you unlock Reaper of Souls, there's only 3 levels of gear that are out after that. You go from 60 to 61. The 61 level gear is just leaps and bounds above the 60s usually. But then you have the 63 level gear. Is it? No, it's 65, I think, isn't it? It goes 61, 65, then 70. It's like 3 stages. I don't remember the exact levels now, unfortunately. I'm trying to be informative, and unfortunately I'm failing at that. But yeah, there's pretty much just 3 tiers. So it kind of sucks because you're sitting there with gear that you feel like you can't upgrade, but there's kind of a big discrepancy between some of the gear in each tier. So unlike the gear that while you're leveling up normally 1 to 60, there's bigger jumps. So there's that. All right, I'm going to put this stream on a hold here. And if anyone has a preference. Oh, 61, 66, 68, 70, yeah. Thank you, Kark. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and put it on a temporary hold for just a minute or two. I'm going to change up the title or whatever for anyone that wants to hang around. The chat will stay open, obviously. And I'll put in chat when I start up again if anyone needs to refresh. But feel free to stick around, anyone that wants to kind of, as I explore this for the first time. It could be kind of neat. It's what I do. Tends to be what I do on YouTube, is play a game for the first time, and people watch and laugh. Kind of. I laugh at myself too, so it's all right. So yeah, it'll be just a minute or two, and I'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Those of you who will probably be leaving, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And I will be back in just a minute or two.